Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It is coffee talk time. I'm in a different spot in my house. I'm just sitting on the couch. I thought I'd change it up a little bit today. So it snowed. We had our, I think it's our first snowfall. It's our first significant snowfall. It's only a few inches, but it was so pretty this morning. I just like I got up and I was like, I have to go out and walk in it, and it was nice. And then the shoveling. But now it's you time. It's you and me time. So the topic, trust the process. This one is this one's so good. Trust the process. Not always easy, but first, cheers to you, my friends. Okay, so I'm gonna make it quick. This is something that I could definitely dive into much deeper and make it like a half hour talk, but I will not do that to you unless this is something that is scheduled. But trusting the process. You know, when we endeavor to do anything, at the beginning of something that we want to do, whether it's a business, there's a vision. We don't know. We don't know how things are going to unfold. We may think we have an idea, and maybe we've planned and we've done all, the visioning, the planning, even all the logistics, but things happen and we don't know what's in front of us. And when it's business, we can have the rug pulled out from under us. Our business can fail. We can get to a point where we realize, oh, this is not what I thought it was, or I thought I was going to be at a different place, or I thought that this was what I wanted to do. And now that I'm in it, it doesn't align with me anymore. And then there's the pivoting. It could be if financial reasons. There's so many things. Even in our personal life, we just don't know when things unfold the way they do. That is on one end of the spectrum, it could be catastrophic. Good morning, Danielle. And then on the other end of the spectrum, we could be moving in a direction that like everything seems to be like working in our favor, and that's great. Either way, we need to understand, most especially when challenges happen, that there's lessons in there. We don't see it right away. There's lessons in people who cross our path. There's reasons why people cross our path. Twofold. It could be someone does or says something that kind of throws you for a loop, so to speak. And then there can be a person that is placed in your path that is challenging you in ways that's like pushing your growth upwards. The thing is to take a step back and just know that things are happening for a reason. Sometimes it's like, oh my God, thank you for this. This is so great. So grateful for this person, for this experience, for this situation, for this circumstance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then it could be the other way where you're like, oh, I didn't like that at all. But I don't know what this is supposed to teach me, but thank you, because it's part of the journey. It's part of the process. And when you can think that way, then your mindset shifts to seeing things differently, for seeing things for what it could be in the direction of your growth. And so when you look at things and you trust, and you trust that you're going in the direction that you're supposed to, and even when you get to the fork in a road and you have to make a decision, and one decision you make, you realize it's the wrong decision, but it's not necessarily the wrong decision. It's the right decision. It's always the right decision. You were led to make that decision because you are to learn something from it, and then you pivot. And then if things are going great, you're led in different directions, and you just have to trust. And we don't always have the right answers. And sure, we make errors in judgment. And sure, we make maybe rash decisions that kind of like we think, do we kick ourselves, the proverbial kick ourselves? Like, oh, I wish I didn't do that, or I wish I would have said this, or all the things. But it's done, it's said. We move in a direction from the decisions and the reactions that we do for a reason. And so we have to trust that it's all leading us in a direction of our growth. And it doesn't mean that you just go about life and, you just kind of make rash decisions like, well, just trusting the process. And that could work. That actually could work, because success loves speed. Success loves speed. And so anyway, the moral of the story is, wherever you are, my daughter's making, she's dancing in front of me. Wherever you are in your journey, I know sometimes there could be times when you're impatient because you want things to move quicker. But just trust the process. Trust that things are working in your favor. Take time to assess. Take time to journal and just look at, and I always say this, just look at the landscape of your life and be thankful for where you are. Be absolutely grateful, like feel the feelings of gratitude for where you are and what you have. And wanting more. There's nothing wrong with wanting more. You can be grateful and want more. So in your journey, in this process of growth, of your own personal growth, wherever you are, in your personal life, in your business life, in any domain of life, just understand that there's a process, there is a journey that we need to take, good, bad, and different, but there's always a lesson. And when we make decisions, they're decisions we make for the lesson to be learned, and for our growth, and for our personal growth. And when you can realize that, and when you can understand that, your mindset shifts to looking at your life in a different way, looking at the landscape of your life a different way, looking at the people in your life a different way, looking at friendships that have come and gone in a different way. It's all about being grateful and thankful and trusting that everything happens for your highest good. So, with that, my friends, that is the topic for Coffee Talk Time today. What is today? Today is the 12th, because Friday is Valentine's Day. So cheers to you, my friends. And if no one has told you lately, you're amazing and you are enough. Peace out. See you tomorrow.